Hello, this is Edgar Rodriguez. I am the student of Software for Business, and this is the PowerPoint practice presentation. We gonna answer some questions about our class and how we feel about it. The first question was about how comfortable were you using a computer and business software prior to this class. Well, I feel pretty comfortable of using regular software that is no too heavy or for regular tasks like writing presentations and doing some tracking numbers and stuff like that. So I think using Microsoft was really good. I already knew it, but I feel glad that I learned a little more about it. Looking at the content that we covered during the past 12 weeks of this course, we see or we saw sales, tracking, accounting. I'm gonna talk about Excel. I think it's a software that actually works a lot for tracking and accounting, but also we did see some ebooks or this kind of software that help us a lot with trying to comply with some data that we need for sales. Also, we saw communication software like Word. I really like it. I learned more tools that I can use now with Word. And social media is something that we get short. We didn't see any social media software, but I wish we can see more in the future. Social media is a great tool everybody can use now in businesses. I put social media here because in the paperwork we review in every single class, there were many stories about businesses that they use social media. This is why I included over here. Reflecting upon which topics were a review of concepts that you already knew. This is something that I feel glad that more than 20 years ago I take a class about Office in general as basic tools. I got Word, Excel, and PowerPoint is something that I can use every day, easy. But I learned more in this class, and I'm glad for having this update. Also, I am talking about Microsoft Access and Microsoft Project, something that we can see in the future in this class. I think those are great tools for databases and project because every single business is a project, and we can divide this in semesters or in trimesters. So we can see a little picture over here on the right when they show the amount of time we use in every single task. The bars in the right show days, weeks, months, and everything can be add a note where we can write whatever is happening in that task. I think it's a great tool to use in the future. Access and project. Reflect upon which topics you found most useful at this point in your life and then also in your future career. I think Excel is one of the most important tools for accounting, product management, inventory, sales. Is one of the best tools I ever see in using this kind of accounting or using numbers so we can keep track of data and manage in this way. Also, it makes easier to do all these computing numbers. Also, Word as a beautiful tool for communication and better writing. I think both of them are the best. Will you recommend this course to another student? Of course, I will recommend it. It's beautiful to know about it, and it's interesting how these companies or software they are updating Microsoft Office 365 every year in order to have the best. I feel happy to share what I know about Microsoft too. Suggestion to improve this course. Well, I write down over here some things that I would like to see in the future. Maybe I will take another class for software. Uh, I would like to see more software used for sales, specifically for sales. I don't know anything about it, but I would like to see something like that. I would like to know more about e-commerce uses, like all these platforms that many business use so far. A smart point of sales like Square and Venmo. I think it's important to know them. Even if we see 2 or 3 classes of each of them, would be nice because there are many small businesses that are using it. I own a small business and I use Square all the time. Also, applications and software for entrepreneurs. I think it would be nice for some students to become entrepreneurs and they can tell us about what software they can use as the beginning of the business. Most use software for a small business is the same thing. What software I can use, what apps I can use if I own a small business. And social media and software. Yeah, I would like to know more about social media. I know how to use Twitter and Facebook, Instagram. I don't know anything else. I'm sure there are many things out there. And the picture over here is Excel that I make about how I distribute some time to put every software. I'm saying that software uses for sales. I want to learn 20%, e-commerce 10%, SmartPoint 10%, app for software 20%, and the rest 20%. And that was the end of the presentation. Thank you so much for listening. I put this take off playing because I believe that after learning some software, we can take off in our business. Thank you. Bye bye.